Sigiriya is a 5th century fortress in Sri Lanka which has been carved out of an inselberg, a hill of hard volcanic rock. It towers around 600 feet, 182.8 meters, from the forest and gardens below, and has a flat top. This is where the palace of King Kasyapa once stood, reachable up a winding stone staircase. Today, you can climb the 1270 steps to see the well-preserved ruins of Sigiriya, a UNESCO Heritage Site known as the 8th Wonder of the World. Sigiriya may have been inhabited during the prehistoric period as well. Those cave monasteries with stone caves, which were prepared by the devotees and offered to Buddhist monks, have been used since the 5th century BC. The gardens and palace were built by King Kasyapa. It remained a monastic complex until the 14th century after the death of Kasyapa, after which it was abandoned. British explorer John Still discovered the ruins here. The Sigiriya scribbles were read by the archaeologist Mr. Senarath Paranavithana and then published in 2 categories by the Oxford Institute under the name Sigiri Scribbles. Paranavithana himself also wrote the story of Sigiriya. Kasyapa is described as the son of King Datusana in Mahavamsa, an ancient historical genealogy of Sri Lanka. Kasyapa put his father King Datusana to death by tying him alive to a wall and usurped the kingship inherited from his brother Moggallana. Moggallana was the son of the king's late queen. Moggallana fled to India in fear of being killed by his brother Kasyapa. He vowed to take revenge on Kasyapa. He organized forces from India with the idea that he would return to Sri Lanka and get the kingdom he inherited. Thinking that the return of Moggallana was certain, Kasyapa chose Sigiriya as a fort and built a palace there. Moggallana returned and declared war. He left Kasyapa's army alone during the war. Kasyapa fell on his sword and killed himself. According to legends, the story goes like this. When Kasyapa moved his war elephant to another place in search of a suitable place to fight, his army mistook it for Kasyapa's defeat and retreat. After that, his army fled, leaving Kasyapa completely alone. Moggallana chose Anuradhapura as his capital. Sigiriya became a monastery complex.